Hello, my name is Kate Atherley and I am a sock knitter, a knitting teacher, and a designer of socks in particular. And I'm the designer behind the Fiber Company's One Sock pattern. It was a collaboration to create this wonderful sock pattern that would allow people to take on their first sock knitting project, to learn a bit more about top-down sock knitting, and enjoy the Fiber Company's wonderful amble sock yarn. It makes gloriously warm socks, comfortable socks, long-lasting socks, and it is a joy to work with. We're launching a class this June to teach you everything you need to know about sock knitting. The class is online. We'll be running 4 Wednesdays in June, and it's entirely free. You can get more information and register at thefiberco.com/events. What we're going to be doing in this class, well, you've got a couple of options, actually. If you're entirely new to sock knitting, we'll be working on this mini, the baby sock. It's part of the One Sock pattern. And the idea behind the mini is it teaches you everything you need to know about sock knitting in a quick knit project, easy to handle yarn, a little thicker than regular sock yarn, easy to handle needles. And it's a great way to quickly build your skills and confidence. Or if you're ready for the next step, we'll be taking on a pair of full-size striped socks, sized for a wide range of adult feet. And as you see here, using 2 of these amazing Fiber Company amble colors. Here's how the class is going to go. We'll have these 4 sessions. And whether you're a new sock knitter or just learning and expanding your skills in top-down sock knitting, we have something for you. The first session will be all about casting on. I'll teach you a stretchy cast on. We'll talk about ways to make sure that you're joining in the round without worrying about that pesky twist. We will talk about the leg and different ways to customize the leg. So we've got those full-size adult socks, but also if you want to take on a quicker project too, you could do an ankle sock for your summer shoes, or heck, you could get creative with different stripes too. There are so many options. The second class is all about the heel, and the heel is an area of the sock that can be a little bit stressful. I think it's because the instructions are written in an unusual way. So we will take you through that step by step, the 2 pieces of the heel. And the heel term we use is one that is reinforced. So these socks last a good long time and they're nice and comfortable. Session 3 is all about the next area of possible challenge for a sock, which is the transition between the heel and the foot. This area of the sock is known as the gusset, and it can be a troublesome area for some knitters. So we'll focus on that, and I will teach you some stress-free ways of making it look tidy without any holes. Nothing to worry about. The 4th class is all about finishing up the foot and making sure that it fits right, because an important piece of making socks is making sure they're comfortable, because if you're making something for yourself, they should feel good, right? And the toe for this particular sock is, well, it's wonderful because it's a toe closure without having to worry about grafting or seaming. And so it's easy to do and very low stress. And I will share all the secrets with you for that. If you're joining us for the class, here's what you'll need. If you're making the mini, you'll need some medium weight yarn, something in the DK worsted weight range. For my minis, I've used the Fiber Company Cumbria because it's delicious and makes a gorgeous pair of baby socks as a gift. Something you have on hand, of course, will work too, scraps. And for this, we'll use 4mm needles, a US size 6. And we need needles for working a small circumference in the round. So traditional or flexible double pointed needles, 1 long circular for magic loop, or 2 shorter circulars works brilliantly. It's whatever needles you're comfortable with. If you're making the full size socks, the stripy sock, you'll need 2 skeins of the amble, in one in each in your main and your contrasting color. And we need 2 sets of needles, 2.25mm, that's a US size 1, and a 2.5mm, that's a US size 1.5. And for that, we need needles again for small circumference in the round, traditional or flexible DPNs, magic loop, a long circular, or 2 shorter circulars. You can also use those shorty sock length circulars, the 20 to 23 centimeter, 8 to 9 inch ones, if you're comfortable with those, but you will need a secondary method for the toe. But again, it's really whatever needles you're comfortable with. The one sock pattern is all about using your preference of needles. Either way, you will of course also need the one sock pattern, which you can get from the Fiber Company website. If you're making the full size socks, there's one more thing you'll need, and that's a couple of measurements. You'll need the measurement of the foot that you're looking to fit taken around the ball of the foot, and you need the length of the foot as well. And you can take that in centimeters, you can take that in inches, doesn't matter. When you're measuring the length of the foot, the best way to measure that, stand on the tape measure, and it's the back of your heel to the tip of the longest toe. Simple. So the class is running for 4 dates. It's June 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. It's 5 to 6 p.m. British summer time. If you're in North America, it's 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon to 1 p.m. Eastern time. Again, the class is free. Please check out the Fiber Company website, thefiberco.com/events, for more information and to register. And I'm very much hoping I will see you there, and I will share with you, and you will learn all about the joy of knitting socks.